Hi YouTube, this is Levy. Welcome back to the series here on the Modsauce pack. It's been a little while here. It's only been a couple of days really, but I've been doing some playing a little bit off camera here. Actually probably quite a bit. As you can see, I have done some remodeling on the building. I'm not sure exactly how I want to do this yet. If you look on the castle, some of the I redid some of the spikes here. I think they look alright. I'm not entirely sold on it yet. I don't know 100% what I want to do, but I really like the way this dark gray looks. I'm not 100% sure on what materials I want to use, but I know I really like this dark gray. Now, if we come inside here, we pretty much still have most of the same stuff going on here. I know this is new. This is called the dimensional anchor. So, if you're playing Modsauce and you've played Feed the Beast in the past, and you used a chunk loader all the time, basically it's not in the game. You have to use the dimensional anchor as a chunk loader. It doesn't cost anything to keep it running or anything like that. You can just turn it on, or you can just put it down, set the range, and you're good to go. It's really not too bad to make. Yeah, see, it's not too horrible. I mean, it could be cheaper, but could be more expensive. So I mean, it's not the end of the world. As you can see here, this weird looking sword I have, it does a lot of damage. Yes, that would be because this is a rapier and it bypasses all armor. This thing is retarded. I've gotten quite a lot of quartz from it just going into the nether and whatnot. See, watch, there you go, armor. Still does 11 damage. See? It's just, I don't know, I really like it. Oh, and then I got this cool little thing. This is my needle gun. So it just runs off of its own ammo, which is right here. So I only got the one round left. I got a couple extras here. It's essentially an arrow with very little drop. Actually, it's an arrow with no drop, I should say, sorry. Okay, so that's... Okay, there we go. So it just refilled itself. See, now it's got the hit bar. There we go. Alright, I've never played around with those too much there. It's actually kind of a cool thing. Alright, as you can also see, I have a golden bag of holding here with a bunch of neat stuff in it. If you caught a glimpse of upstairs there, there's a bunch of weird stuff up there. This would be part of the statues mod. These are some of the people who I know watch the videos here. Some of them are family members and whatnot, like this one here, she's my girlfriend. These guys are just family members as well, so I guess so they're all going to be here for a little bit, probably not too long, but I was mostly just showing them about the statues mod, and it was just, I was playing at the time, so I figured I'd show them how it worked and just leave them there for a couple episodes or so. Okay, so now as you can see here, I do have some different armor on as well. That would be because I actually went exploring a little bit in one of many nearby roguelike dungeons. Now, part of the reason why I didn't do it on camera is because, I'm gonna be honest, I died a lot. I was gonna record it, I died a lot. Just because I know I'm not at that point yet where I'm just like indestructible sort of thing, right? So. Also, as you can see, I've completely switched over food source to the pumpkin pie. This stuff is ridiculous. It's so awesome. Like, it's just, you never have problems with food. It's like having steak, but without having to worry about breeding cows. Like, I mean, eventually I might switch over to like steak or something, but honestly, at the moment, I really don't care. Why did I put that there? I wanted that there. Anyways, I don't really care. It's not like it's a huge deal. So I did get some stuff from the world down there in the roguelike down there. I got these boots here, so it's not too bad. New chain, blah blah blah. I got this guy right here, but it doesn't necessarily see. Okay, now this thing does do. It says it does 13 damage. However, it doesn't pierce armor, so this is still technically better. So I really like that. Also, as you can see here, I got some other stuff going on. So I checked out Hammy, so he's ridiculous. This thing is just stupid now. I got a couple other things too. So we're gonna actually be using this today. It's Alexica Botania here, but we'll go through that in a bit. Also with Ender.io, if you break a spawner, you have a small chance. It's quite a small chance, honestly, but you have a chance nonetheless that when you kill a mob, or when you kill a spawner, sorry, it has a chance to drop a spawner of said type. Now it comes up as a broken spawner, as you saw. Now, when you place the broken spawner, it doesn't do anything. You have to actually use that right there, the powered spawner, which you have to get relatively deeper into Ender IO to make. Right, so you need energic alloy, and you need all that. So it's like a small little rabbit hole. Oh yeah, I forgot these things look really cool. Those are actually pretty cheap too. Anyways, okay, so now I've been trying to figure out exactly what I wanted to do here, and part of why I had gone into the roguelike was because I wanted to try and find out what mod direction I wanted to go. Like, do I want to follow down the rabbit hole of Ender IO, or what's going on? So when I was looking into that, I ended up grabbing this diamond dolly. This diamond dolly, you ask, what does it do? Ah, well, it can pick up spawners. The regular dolly, it just basically picks up an inventory, plops it back down, right? So this one, but look how much stuff was in it, right? It still contains it. So this is all my ore, by the way. This is from like maybe an hour in the mining dimension. Like, that's just dumb. And there's still some unprocessed stuff up here. I wonder if this is already done. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. So, anyways, so I've been going through different things on what I wanted to do, and eventually I ended up getting an Enderman spawner, which is amazing because Ender IO needs a lot of Ender pearls. I also ended up getting a division sigil, which we will eventually use. If you have never seen this tool is so awesome. It's called a lumber axe. It's from Tinker's Construct as well. Check this out. So this little guy, and by the way, these are rubber trees from MFR. So look at that. Boom, destroys the whole tree. Ta-da! You get all the drops, it's great. Yay. That's pretty much all it is. It's literally like a super easy version of one. It's just... oh, this is stupid. I can two-shot zombies now, I like that. Yeah, it's basically just... what am I trying to say here? I'm trying to think of a word here. I don't know, anyways. Let's just pretend I knew what I was talking about there. Anyways, so what we were going to do today, I said that I wanted to decide on getting into either Botania or Advanced Genetics, and I would like to go for Botania here. So it's the Lexica Botania is basically your entire guide to this mod. Now the what am I trying to say here? I'm getting distracted by all the cool looking saplings here. Oh, that thing looks really cool. The Sacred Oak, that was really cool looking. Anyways, so this thing is going to be your guide, and it's basically just a sapling and a book. Alright, once you open it up, cool animation too. I forgot about that, that's really cool. Anyways, so this mod is kind of like a weird... it's like a split between... what can I say here? It's a split between, you know, technology and magic. It's interesting. But what we're going to do is actually, we're going to completely remove this seed farm here because I got tons of wheat. It's not that big of a deal. I'm going to make another one eventually anyways. Alright, cool. Alright, so let's get this all set back up. So, now part of the reason why I wanted to get into Botania is because I really love the mod. Like, it's just a very... it's a very cool take on the concept between magic and technology because, like I said, it does kind of relatively fuse the two. It'd be like essentially kind of like Thaumcraft, how that one had become, where it uses like magic and cables. Now, what we need to do here in order to start through the Lexica Botania here is, when we go back here, we're going to go to the basics of what we need to do here. So first off, we're going to need something called a petal apothecary. Right? It tells you exactly how to make it. So we have to get these flower petals. How do we get this? Just put any flower from Botania in here, and we can do this. So all we need is some cobblestone. Oh, one of these. And as you can see, I was already out gathering here. So which one we have a crap ton of? We'll use the white one here. Okay. Alright. So if I'm not mistaken, I believe it was like that? No. Alright. I'm off to a good start, guys. There we go. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we're gonna go over here. I guess we can put it... we can put it... is this not... this isn't... or it is even, but it's because of that. Okay. Alright, we can't break into that wall because that leads into that little corridor there. Alright, so either way, for now, we'll just put it right there. Okay, perfect. So now what we're also going to do here is, well, I think it'd actually be better over here. We're going to actually set this into the ground one block as well, just to make it even easier here. But we are going to be changing these 2 blocks here out for infinite water source. Now I know there's one in the house, but you need a lot of water for Botania here. So we're going to set this here for now. So now this area probably will be temporary. I'm actually going to make a really cool Botania little area somewhere else, but anyway, so with this petal apothecary, it doesn't have an interface whatsoever. So you can put water in it. Well, that's okay. What can that do? Now, what you can do here is now we can start making flowers. Now, I know that probably sounds kind of lame. However, these flowers do some of the coolest damn things you could just ever. They're so cool. But what we're going to do here is I'm actually going to be turning pretty much, if not all of them, into their actual petal form here. Okay, so just give me 1 sec here. Now, part of the reason why I'm doing this is because with a lot of the actual flowers that you want to make, because these flowers themselves don't do anything, you're going to want to make the actual corresponding flower for the actual technology part you want to do, or the actual magic part itself. So we're going to end up dumping all this in here. Okay. And what we're going to do, just to make it even easier here, we're going to take our dolly, just take this, and as you can see you get mining fatigue. But part of the reason why I grabbed this is if you put it in a bag, you no longer get mining fatigue, which is awesome. But we're going to do that right there, and now we have all our petals here. Perfect. So that makes it even easier for us to get into this. Alright, so now what we're going to do today is we are going to begin the startings of this mod here. So first things first, aside from just getting that petal apothecary, we are going to need a pure daisy. Now, pure daisy is going to allow us to make living wood and living rock. In order for us to make this, it's something as simple as just using the 4 white petals. Okay, so it seems simple enough, right? 1 second here. Forgot something. Okay, so now we have some white petals right here. So what we're going to do, and this thing, like I said, does not have an interface, so you have to toss it in. 2, 3, 4. Alright, so why didn't that do anything, you ask? Because if you can see these particles, it's saying that something was ready to be made. So now all we gotta do, take a seed and go pop. Ta-da! Pure daisy. Look at that. Look how easy that was. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna place it right here. So it looks kind of like the Minecraft daisy actually. But we are going to actually need, I don't know if it'll work with this stuff, but I guess we're gonna find out here. First off, we're gonna make some living wood. Yeah, okay, it's not going to work with rubber wood here. So, unfortunately, it has to be with logs, so I'm going to have to go chop a tree down in a second here. So I actually am very, very, very low on wood. I just haven't gotten to cut down any trees, and I'm in a weird area for it. Alright guys, and we're back, and if you look here, part of the reason why I could tell it wasn't working is because the particles are now running. So, like I said, all you would do is just put these down like that. So this is going to give us living rock, this is going to give us living wood. That kind of makes sense. See? Look at that. Living wood. Or, yeah, there we go, living wood. No, but this is the living rock. Alright, we're going to need some of this stuff, so we're probably going to make some more as well. So all you would do, just set it down and walk away, and eventually it'll change here. It's actually quite an easy process to automate, just based on the fact that you just have to place it down next to, around the pure daisy there. Anyway, so now what we're going to do is with Botania, we really just need this stuff to get started here. And I should go make a normal axe just to make this even easier. So we're going to use, let's go make, you know what? Screw it. Let's go make a Tinker's Construct one. Shouldn't be too much longer to change here. Okay, so we're going to place down our tool forge. Okay, so we're going to go through the part builder here, and like I said, we're just going to make a normal pick, or a normal axe, sorry. So for that, all we really need is we need that there. And I believe all it is an axe. Yep. Perfect. Okay. So we need the axe head, which is going to be for the amethyst. Perfect. Place that. There we go. And I don't care about that. Perfect. Alright, so there we go. They all changed over, so we're good to go there. What I'm going to do really quick here is I'm going to get some modifiers. And if you're wondering how to get the auto repair, it's just, honestly, I've just been using mossy cobblestone. Alright. Okay. I have quite a lot of redstone now, so let's get this upgraded super quick here. Perfect. Alright. Perfect. There we go. Cool. So we have an actual axe now. Okay, I'm just gonna chuck all this in here for now. I don't really care. Blah blah blah. Go away. Perfect. Okay. So there we go. Perfect. Okay. We'll get this here. Okay. Now I am actually going to probably want more living wood at this point. I guess I will do it like that. So that's a neat trick I didn't know about. So, anyways, so we have our living wood here. So, well, what do we want to do with living wood? Well, we are going to want to start crafting a few things here. So, I'm actually going to probably want a stack of that, a stack of gold. Okay, I'm probably gonna want a couple of diamonds here. We'll get 4 of my ender pearls. And we can always get more once I place down the spawner, which probably next episode we'll make a mob farm for. Perfect. Okay, so first things first, we are going to... I say that a lot, actually. Alright, and that was not supposed to go down there like that. Okay, so let's try that again. Okay, there we go. So, we are going to start with this process here. Now, I know that we need these living wood twigs. Now, here's something cool. So, my favorite colors are lime green, and where is it? The cyan right there. There we go. Alright, perfect. So, we're going to do this, and the wand. And you can use any color combination you wanted of any of the petals. Like, I could switch out that cyan right there for a red, and it'll immediately change. And they work the same. It doesn't change the properties of the wand. It still works the same. It's just a cool little thing you can do. Okay, so give me a sec. Let me mine up this real quick. I'm gonna do one for living rock and living wood real quick here. I know this does seem a little tedious, but you know, obviously anything's like that in the beginning, right? So perfect. Okay, so now we have more living wood and living rock. So what we want to do now that we have this, is we are going to start working towards some of the other parts of this mod itself. So we're going to want to start generating some mana. In order to do that, we need, the first bit is going to be for mana blooms, or the mana blooms, the day blooms. They are the only flower you can make right away, unless you magically find mystical flowers, because in order to get the actual mana infused petals, you can only get the mana infused petals once you actually have obtained a small amount of mana. The only way to get mana is through the day blooms in the beginning, unfortunately, which I really do not like using. But I don't have much of a choice, unfortunately. So, alright, so I need 10 of those, I need 10 of these, and we're probably going to need about 20 of you guys. So we're going to also need some of the seeds here. So just give me 1 second here. Let me reorganize myself. Perfect. See? There we go. Okay. And if you look here, we're getting some day blooms now, which is really good, which is what we're looking for here. Now I'm only making a couple because it makes it a little easier to generate mana, because these things are insanely slow. Now, if you're playing on like an actual server or something, these may not be so bad because, you know, they'd just be running all the time and you could probably get a fair amount of power with it. Or if you're doing a very small operation where you actually don't need much power, I mean, they'll work there too. Obviously, they serve their purpose. What did I do wrong? Oh, okay, I just didn't go in properly. Usually if it touches the pedal or the apothecary at any time, it'll immediately work. Okay, last one. Boom. Okay. So now if we're going to place some of these down. So if you look, you see how they're making that weird effect? That's a bad sign. You don't want that. Because what happens is they try to steal power from one another. This is probably a terrible place to get this, to start doing this here, because they have no room. So let's get rid of these real quick here. Off camera, I'll probably work on getting a new area set up for Botania specifically. Probably set up a thing outside my base out here. But for now, we're just going to do this. We'll put these here for now. Put those there and there. Perfect. Okay. So let's actually move these for a minute here. Okay, so we're going to put our day blooms right like this. Oop. And we'll put one right there. Okay, so now that's all fine and dandy. I mean, look at that. We're generating power. So if you look on them, you see how there's that little bar? You see how it's updating? That means it's filling up with mana. So now we have to find a way to get that mana do something so we can use it. In order for us to use the mana, we need something called a mana spreader. Okay, let me see here. Where's the spreader? I can't remember how to make that. And this is part of the mod where where it kind of tech stuff comes into play here. So we're going to get that, and we'll get one of these. Okay, so we're gonna go like that, like this, and like that. Perfect. All right, so we will put our mana spreader down. I believe we can just do it right there. So if you look, now this guy's filling with mana because all these day blooms are throwing their mana right into it. So if you look here, if you hover over it, oh wait, why did this not place? What? Okay. You know what? That's gonna bug me. Let's make another one. It's gonna very much so bug me. Alright, perfect. Yeah, whew, we're good. Anyways, so now, like I said, even if you look here, if you hover over it, you see how in the far right there it's showing the mana spreaders lighting up, because that means it is receiving power. So if you look, there's a beam. So we have to send that mana to an object. Now, the first main thing we can use is something called a mana pool. Now, if you look, it says diluted mana pool. This was added recently, and it's a giant pain in my butt, and I don't like it. Now, what we can do here is for a mana pool, what we need to do is start with a diluted mana pool, chuck some mana into it, and then we have to chuck a diluted mana pool in and get a regular mana pool. Diluted mana pool is not very good. It's pretty much garbage. But if you look, see that cool little particle animation? That's because it's sending mana into here. Now, I don't know if that's going to be enough already, but we can certainly try. Let's just toss it in. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so there we go. So now we can just kind of chuck this in here for now. And we have our main mana pool. So if you notice, no mana is really going in there. That's because currently we're waiting for the mana to be transferred, or for these things to generate enough mana into the mana spreader here to get it into the mana pool itself. So in a minute here, you'll actually see it transfer. Let's give it a second here. Shouldn't take too long. I'm not sure how much of this we're actually going to be able to do on camera today. Just because obviously it does take, it is a waiting process getting all the mana petals and all that fun stuff. But it's definitely going to get us into the mod here. We'll get deeper into the mod as we go along as well. But this is a good starting point and a good way to teach you guys how to get into the mod here. So we're going to put the seats back up there. We're going to put those back there like that. Rearrange the inventory a little bit here, make it look nice again, you know, all that fun stuff. Alright, and we'll put this here and this here. Perfect. Okay, actually, I want that back if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so... oh, wow. Alright, so that's why it's not generating any more power. Okay, so let's go to sleep real quick here. And all the dumb things about, hey, you need an update, I don't care. Ah, see? There we go. See that beam that just went across? Because it just filled with some mana. Because now it is starting to generate mana. So that makes more sense as to why it wasn't working. So I'll let this run a little bit here, and we'll look into maybe doing something else here. So let me cut the video again real quick here. I'm gonna do a quick cut, and we're gonna figure out what else we're gonna do today. Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry about that. So I was just going over some information on what we wanted to do here now, and I think I've decided on the route we're gonna take here. I'll show you guys that in a minute, but we are gonna need a few things to get started here. So number one, we are actually going to need an item collector. Okay, now I will show this off in just a minute here. I don't think I have any hoppers. Okay, so let's turn this into... Oh, what am I doing? The chest started right there. Alright, so we are going to need 5 iron. Where'd the chest go all of a sudden? Wow. Oh, okay then. Anyways, I don't really know what happened there, but okay. So we need that. We need an obsidian stick, which is 2 obsidian. I believe I have some. I need 2 redstone. Perfect. Goes there, and those go like that. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna want to upgrade this, so we want 2 glowstone and diamond. Okay, and there we go. Okay, perfect. So we are actually going to be using this chest right here. So what we'll do, we'll give you a quick demonstration of how this works. So we can set this we can set the radius and everything like that, and what we got here, blah blah blah. So we'll set it like that. Now watch. Does it? Oh, see, there we go. Boom. Picking up the items, puts them in the chest. So why is that convenient? Well, what we had said earlier about that Enderman spawner, we're actually going to be using that in the next little bit we're doing here. So before we get too far into this here, we do need to find... we're going to figure out another way here to transfer some items. So, let me see. So we have a bunch of that here. We're going to need some of this. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to look into some transfer nodes from Extra Utilities, which is one of my favorite mods. Oh, it no longer makes 32? Oh, that was awesome. Wow, that's a big nerf to it, actually. But no big deal, it's not the end of the world. So yeah, so like one of those used to make this. It was kind of silly, but time to make some transfer nodes. So we just want the item transfer nodes. I guess we'll just use... We only need 1, so we'll use a block of redstone. Okay, and I know we needed a chest. Actually, that's right, there's one right there. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna do like that, like this, and like this. Perfect, okay. So now, do I have enough? Can I make a speed upgrade at all? I can do that pretty easily, honestly. How many gold nuggets do I got? I got a couple here. Oh, nope. Okay, so let's give this a try here. So we needed 4 of those, right? Yeah, yeesh. Okay, we can... Well, we'll make 2 speed upgrades, why not? Perfect, I forgot they did that too, so that makes it even easier. So look at that, we got 8 for nothing there. Alright, perfect. So running low on redstone again, but that's not the end of the world. Let's go to the mining world for about 5 minutes and we're good to go. Alright, so we have that now. We should be good to go here. Alright, so what we're going to be doing today here is we're going to need 1 ender pearl. Perfect. Okay, so now it looks like a whole bunch has been done for no reason. Now if you see on the mini-map over that way, look at this. This is what I've been working on. So this is called dark glass. I can't remember how to make it so I can just click on it and show what it does, but dark glass is made like this. So just thicken the glass, which is a pain in the butt, which takes this, blah blah blah. And then you make black curtains from wool, and yeah. Anyway, so it's not really that hard. So anyway, so I have a way down, and darkened glass we can see in there. So what we're going to be doing here is I am going to be putting a chest right here with an item collector on it. We'll just upgrade it all the way, why not, whatever. Okay, so what that'll do is all items that drop in there, I believe they should, well, they're going to drop right around here, right at this edge here, so they should go right into that chest. And what I want to happen is the items will come out of this transfer node here. And we'll do like that. Perfect. Why not? Well, you don't have to. You can just do like that, honestly. It's just, I don't know. I just want to do it like this. So, do like that. And we no longer have a block to place there because that picked it up. Alright, so we'll set these along here, like this, like this. Oh. And I'll explain what these do in a minute here. Perfect. Alright. Picked it up again. Oh no! So, oh my god, no! Alright. Anyways, so these things are barrels. So I'm just gonna go ahead and assume you guys know what they do. They're just, you know, they hold tons of items. So this one will hold like 1,000 items, so which is awesome. So anyways, we are probably going to do that for now. It's not the end of the, it's not a huge deal. Actually, you know what? I think for now we're gonna not have that part set up there. I think we're just gonna use just this part here for now. Oh my god, this pick is ridiculous. Alright, we'll hang on to the transfer nodes and whatnot for a later date there once we start getting other spawners in there that we want. So for now, all we need to do is we're gonna go right through here. Jesus, man. Oh, wait! I forgot the most important part. We need a way to kill these things. So we are actually going to use a very early game version of this, and we got a couple of things we got to make real quick. So we are going to be using spikes, and how much is this? Oh, we got tons. Perfect. So let's make some rubber here. Well, it's going to make plastic sheets for us, or well, raw plastic. And we're going to need the plastic sheets right here. Okay, so we go, raw plastic. Perfect. Okay, so how do we make conveyor belts again? I know they're very easy. Okay, so it's just that. Perfect. And then how do you dye them? Yeah. Oh, does it need ceramic dye? Huh. Interesting. Do I have clay? I do not. What? Okay, there we go. I thought I had it. I thought I had clay. So, anyways, actually something really cool you can do if you really need to dye. If you take a pedestal and some of these petals themselves, you can do. That works just the exact same as dye, which is really cool. Very cool that they added something like that to the mod pack there. But we are going to be doing this and this. Perfect. Put that back in there. Get some of this. Get this. Oh, wait a minute. No, don't cook that. Don't cook that. Oh, I'm dumbass. Oh, sorry about that. I'm on a roll. So we need. Oh, we can use the plastic later on too. Okay, and we'll put this up here, like so. Whatever. You know what? That worked out perfectly. So that's fine. So I didn't mess up too bad. All right. So we put that there and that there. Put this back. Blah blah blah. Rearrange again because you know gotta keep things in an orderly fashion. But we are not. That's not all we are going to need. We are also going to need 9 of these. We need 9 iron spikes. Okay, so we need 9 blocks of iron. Okay. Perfect. Okay, and then we needed 9 times 3, so that's 27 swords. Yeesh. Okay. Man, I forgot how much these things take up. Oh! Oh no! I can't shift click it either. Alright, so I didn't know these stacked. Oh man. So, or I didn't know I got multiples. So we got a whole bunch of iron swords. So I'll put them in the tools chest in case we ever need them for more of these and down the road, I guess, because I feel like an idiot. Anyways. Alright, so now that we have our stupid iron spikes here, we are going to our mob farm over here, or well, our spawning chamber that we're going to be using here. So we're going to go downstairs here. Okay. So that's good, at least it can pick up decent range away there. But we are going to... How do I want to do this? We can change out... Oh my god. Alright, get out of here for now, man. You're starting to annoy me. Okay. So we're going to set these up like that. Now. And like this. Oh, those don't go there. These should be the darkened glass. Ah. Okay, and that part should be good. Now, one last quick thing here. We want... Oh my god. See why this works as a mob farm? Alright, so let's get these conveyor belts set up real quick here. And in case you're wondering what these do, they'll push the mobs. Oh, and they can't get off of them very well, see? You know what? Let's go make a nifty tool to make this a little easier placing these, because, they're a giant pain in the butt to place. So, I don't know how hard these are to make, but... There they are, right there. Oh wow, those are insanely simple to make. Let's go make those up real quick here. I do apologize about the back and forth here. I'm not sure if this is going to be a longer video or not, but who cares really? It's not like it's the end of the world. So we got what we need right here. Perfect. So now what these plastic boots will do is it'll make it so that I can walk freely across the conveyor belts. I'm actually going to need a lot more of those, or am I not there? Wow, okay. Interesting. Okay. Alright, you know what? Let me get enough so I can place all those conveyor belts down and I'll be right back. Alright guys, welcome back and we're ready to go here. Let's just eat a quick thing of food so we can get the hell out of there. Okay. And we're going to jump up real quick. And if you see with the plastic boots, we no longer are hindered by our movement is no longer hindered. So we're going to do this real quick here. So plop this guy down real quick. Run down. See? There's one. Ta-da! An Enderman farm. So this is going to work perfectly. Now it's cool because it's dark in there, so if any other mobs spawn, it will we'll just pick up their drops too. The heck? I don't know why I was on easy. Oh, I remember. I died a lot to those stupid that stupid dungeon, so I ended up lowering the difficulty down just so I could, you know, at least survive a little bit. Okay. That's really loud. I apologize about that. So now, part of the reason why I'm choosing to do it this method, even though it is, they don't take very much damage. It takes them quite a long time to die. Is it gives us the chance to get a very specific little item there, and the item would happen to be miniature red hearts. Now, with an MFR grinder, oh my God, they're so loud! But with an MFR grinder, which is what you would normally want to use in a situation like this, but I mean, you can really use whatever. Usually we would use the MFR grinders, but the problem with those is actually the fact that they do not pick up the red hearts, meaning the mobs don't even get to drop them, which is a problem, because we want them, because we'll be able to upgrade our health bar. So if you've ever been watching somebody's Let's Play and their hearts are orange or whatnot, that's why. Well, I mean, most times in Feed the Beast, I guess. Obviously there's other things that could cause that, but hey. Eventually we're going to want to do that. Now, it does cost a lot of resources, but also, something I wanted to show off real quick here. Let's check this out. So look at this. So, as you can see, it actually has generated... That's actually quite a lot of mana for how short of a time this has been, considering this thing is ridiculously slow. Like, you don't even understand how slow this is unless you've done the mod. It is so slow. And it was pretty nerfed from the original time I used the mod there. So it's even slower, so which is even better. But let's see how the spawning rates are down there. So look at that. So we just got 2 to spawn in there. It's not super fast, but eventually we're going to use that and get into soul shards. And what I'll do is I'll just stand there and kill them all. But for now, what do we got? We got 2 ender pearls there. So 4 now. We're at 4. Perfect. So I'll let this thing run so we can stack up on some ender pearls, and we can be good for that. I'm going to see also if I can go back down and grab a couple other spawners that aren't just broken ones, and I'll place an array of them in there so we get an assortment of goodies, because we're also going to want gunpowder and stuff. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out, I don't know why it does that. It's so weird. Alright. Also, actually, in order for us to get into soul shards, we're going to need end stone, which we have not found any and don't have any. We could look into... Actually, let's find out how to make some. Is there any interesting ways? So the VAT, liquid transposer, or through this. That's really not so bad. I mean, I could always... That's not so bad. Alright, but anyways, guys, so look at that. So we got our spawner set up here. We got it prepared for when we actually add more stuff in there. We're getting some ender pearls now, which is awesome. We got our Britannia setup going. We should be good to go here for the next episode. Next episode, I might... Oh, look at that, 3 spawn. Look at that. See? There we go. This is going to be great. Now, also, like I said, for next episode, we're probably going to look into expanding on Britannia a little bit more here, go a little bit deeper into the mod. We'll go at it bit by bit, because obviously it is a slower mod in the beginning, but we should be good from there. But for now, this is Levy signing off, guys. It was awesome to hang out with you guys again. Let's do it again soon. I'm going to make another video, probably in another couple days here, and I'll see you then. Have a great one, guys. Thanks.